I'm standing here with Sister Natasha Jenkins. In 2013, you lost 8 loved ones in the time frame of about 2.5 weeks. And then you wrote a book called Good Grief, My Journey Through Life After Loss. So, Natasha, how did you find the strength to go through everything that you went through during that time frame?
I believe that the strength came from 2 things, prayer and support. I spent a lot of time praying, and all of the people that were around me, the church family and friends, they came together and they created what I believe to be like a safety net, and it gave me the space to grieve.
Wow. So what was the most difficult part about writing a book on grief?
The most difficult part for me was releasing my truth to the public. That was the first time that I revealed a lot of things in my process of grieving, and I had a blended family at the time. So that was my first time revealing a lot of things that even my close family did not know, and I was concerned to make sure that everyone understood my truth.
So, in our recent poll, the number one answer to the poll question about the experience was the death of a loved one. Was the most people find that they're stronger in that situation than they thought they were. What do you agree with that?
I do. I believe that for myself, I grew up a person that everyone would say I wasn't a fighter, so to speak. And so I always thought that I was more so weak. And they revealed to me that I can handle a lot more than what I ever thought that I could handle, because I'm still here and I still have joy on the inside. So I can do it.
Okay. So how has your perspective on life changed, since this experience?
I believe my perspective has grown to a place of hope, which is why I'm so happy to be a member of Hope Assembly, because I believe that it did not leave me hopeless, that it gave me an opportunity. It gave my family an opportunity to learn more about ourselves and to learn what God had in store for us going forward with our lives. So it left me with hope. And I like to lead with that when I meet people. I've been a member here for a few years, and it took me some years to reveal that I even went through this experience, because I don't like to lead with that. I like to lead with hope. So, and people can inquire, then I can tell them. That way they can look back and see that God brought me, that he could do the same thing for them.
So lastly, what advice would you give to someone who's struggling with grief?
The advice that I would like to give is back to my story, like Pastor Preacher Day, that at that year in 2013, when I lost 8 people, starting with my father and ending with my grandmother, that it made me feel like I lost everything and everyone. But there's an old song written by Phil and Brenda Nicholas, and they say in the lyrics, when you have nothing left but God, you have enough to start over again. So I'd like to encourage anyone that feels like you've lost everything and like all hope is lost, but as long as you have God, that you will and you do have enough to start over with that.